Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Hey, what's up? We made it to the 69th episode of Herb Oracle. And I just kind of had to laugh because, personally in my own life, the energies are charged in my life for lots of different reasons. And anyway, shout out to this episode is brought to you by the number 69 and the letter F. So, oh my gosh, every day, I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know who I'm going to be. I don't know how I'm going to feel. It probably seems like many multiple personalities show up to run this podcast. And I mean, I love it like that. And I love my life like that too, because it keeps it really interesting. And, I just never know what I'm going to get. I totally run the gamut of my emotional experience as a human being, which is kind of like what being a human being is all about. Are you going to live your life or not? Are you? Are you going to go on that new adventure? Are you going to have that new experience? Or are you just going to be so afraid to live all the time? So anyways, that is the mindset I'm going into this day. It's the 69th episode, and we're doing the universal law number 45. So there's actually a lot of charged energy with both of those numbers. So it should be interesting what comes through. The universal law that we're doing today is the law of justice. And it looks like a shorty. So we're going to do the law of justice. Yesterday we did the law of inverse proportions, which was all about longevity and breathing less and living more and making your respirations count. I don't know. We had a laugh, right? But yeah, it was basically talking about how when you divert your breathing to the subtle channels and centers, I don't know, it somehow extends your life in a yogic way. So anyways, you could try it out and let me know. Try it out and let me know if you live, if you live 360 or 1800 years. Call me. All right, so I am in a pretty good mood, kinda, I guess. Why not? I have no other choice. At this point in my life, my life is so effed up in a lot of ways that I have to be happy. That's just all, that's just all there is to it. You might as well be happy at this point, regardless. All right, so let's read the law of justice, and then let's pull some Magic of Flowers. The Magic of Flowers Oracle by Tess Whitehurst. Let's do that. Those women are so, in tune. The women on these cards are so in tune. There are some men in there too. I almost forgot about that. They're so in tune to themselves and their bodies and their sensuality and their wisdom. You don't have to pick and choose. You don't have to pick between being a physical being and a spiritual being, right? You can still be it all, be whole, be it all. So yeah, I just, even this week, on social media, there was just lots of sexually charged energy. For example, there's a wonderful, beautiful lady that I follow on Instagram, and she posted this picture of a pepper, a pepper vegetable, a pepper that was totally phallic, totally in the shape of a penis. And she was just she was saying that I don't know if the universe had a sense of humor, but she's been celibate. Yeah, she has been celibate for 3 years. And basically the universe is just showing her dicks now all the time. Even with her produce. So So that was funny, but like, it's like, yeah, like, that's a long time. That's a long time to go without penetration from a human being. So, yeah, shout out to everybody today on the 69th episode. I hope y'all get some, even if it's from yourself. Like, don't hesitate to love yourself up, connect with you, connect with the divine, and yeah, just connect with that sexual energy because it is pulsing through us all the time, and release a little bit of it. Trust me, release a little bit of it. You will appreciate yourself. All right, on that note, number 45, the law of justice. This law upholds creation's farthest swinging orb. The functioning of this law is instantaneous for people of God realization. They have banished forever all thwarting cross currents of ego. The universe conspires for retribution. All right, that's it, which is good because now we have to go back and figure out what the hell. I wanted to say what the fuck because we're talking about sex. But that's just it. It doesn't have to be just that. All right, I just need to figure out what this means. Okay, so the law of justice, this law upholds the creation's farthest swinging orb. So I guess this law keeps it all together. The functioning of this law is instantaneous. It's instant for people of God realization. So once you realize your connection to source, that you are a spark of source, you are an aspect of God manifest. Once you realize your God realization, the functioning of this law is instantaneous, and it banishes forever all thwarting cross currents of ego. Yeah, so that's even what my Course in Miracles lesson touched upon today too, that like, you know, it's only our egos that like make us feel shame or regret or bad. It really is. It's only the games of the ego, the nightmare of the ego that we get caught up in. And the law of justice once you realize your God realization, all those cross currents of ego, like all those side swiping moments where ego just comes in and like it screws up everything. You know, it just dampens off the good vibes. Like it makes you feel like you don't deserve to follow your heart, or I don't know, like ego's a jerk. Ego's a jerk, and it comes in and does that. But this is saying that once you have your God realization, you know, and you're in alignment and you have, I guess, gotten to that point, this law of justice is just instantaneous, and it forever banishes all thwarting cross currents of ego. Really just makes your path so beautiful and clear and flowing. Yeah. So the universe conspires for retribution. All right, that's number 45, the law of justice. All right, let's grab the cards, shall we? All right, here we go. Let's set the box over here. The magic of flowers. So cutting it right open to Yarrow with his big shield there. So gorgeous. Yeah, there's only a few guys in this deck, a few menfolk. I think just like two that I can think about, and then like one little boy. But the two men are incredible. Wow. All right, so let's see here. Incredible, beautiful inside and out. It really is that inside beauty that makes, you know, beautiful human beings, truly. All right, so let's give it a little shuffle. And let's just be open to what the universe is bringing in. But since it is episode 69, and since there was so much charged energy this week and still going this week, and since my friend on Instagram did find a pepper that looked so much like a penis, we are going to just keep it like, you know, maybe what we do need is some sexual guidance today. I'm open to it. Absolutely. I am open to sexual guidance. So that's what we'll kind of like give my cards the permission to speak to us about. And yeah, hang out, get some tea, and think about what it is maybe that you would like to invite into your life in that realm, what it is you would like to let go of, and what it is that could possibly still need healing. You know that song, Sexual Healing? And I hate that song when it comes on the radio. I'm like, I really actually do, but mostly it's because, like, you know, there's like probably you're like with your kids or something, and you're like, why is this song still being played on the radio? Well, it's still being played on the radio because people still need it. The collective, oh my God, I don't even want to go into the collective. I mean, we can't even fathom the amount of sexual healing that we as a collective of humanity desperately need. I mean, just thinking of our own little glitches is enough. Like, yeah, like let's heal this so we can, you know, be beautiful lovers and, you know, open and leave the ego's issues out of it, right? I mean, the ego makes you insecure. The ego makes you question things. The ego makes you think that, like, every time you're with someone, it has to look like, you know, pornography or whatever. Like, the ego's a sick mother trucker, you know? And, yeah, so anyways, the collective is tainted for sure. But so we'll just kind of see what my cards bring up. And, yeah, let's see it. Should we make a really phallic layout? Only you and I will know that it's like this on my Instagram at Herb Oracle. But yeah, we'll do like 3 cards down here, and then we'll just do a, you know, a tower of like 1, 2, maybe hopefully 3. All right, we'll see if that works. What a weirdo I'm being today. It's fine. I just, like, how you can't be serious all the time. You just really cannot be serious all the time. All right, so let's get, if we have the balls to do this, let's get a few messages here. All right, we got upside down orchid and we got rose. All right, so yeah, maybe what we'll do, we'll just have the 2 here, orchid and rose. Okay, so right away we are being told what it is that we need help with. And the message from orchid is to be ourselves. So it's like, that's the main, maybe not main number 1 problem, but yeah, like maybe it is when it comes to people's sexual encounters, is that they're not being themselves. They're too worried what the other person thinks. They're too worried about what they think of themselves. They're maybe like in a role and not even being anything like their true self. So yeah, like I had told you before that I read the books from Tina Louise Spalding, and the first book is called Making Love to God, The Divine Path to Sex. And it said so many things in that book, but one of the things that reminds me, you know, with this card, it's like we have been programmed, and yeah, there's just so much sexual advertising, programming in TV shows and TV series and movies and pornography, like in pornos. Like, we have been programmed to be a bunch of like sleazy, unattached sex kittens in a way. And like, guys have to be and like when you come from that mindset, it's like, no, and then the guys have to do these things and be this way. And like, it really, this book was saying that it really has led us astray of using sexual energy for divine purposes and using it, yeah, the way it was intended. So that's a big message. Like, make sure that like you're not bringing any false pretenses into your mind when it comes to sex and when it comes to loving, and what that all represents. So yeah, just be you. Like, you don't need to be like a certain way. You just need to be yourself, right? You don't need to say stupid things that you heard like in a movie or something. Like, really try to make sex as divine as it can be. And if you're alone, good. Then start with yourself. Get that energy going within yourself, and make it sweet, make it meaningful, make it connected. Like, that is the energy of the universe. Like, it's sexual energy. That's how it feels in our body. And yeah, just be you. Don't feel like you have to be any certain way. I love that it came in with Rose. You guys, it's like, here we are talking about sex, and Rose did not even hesitate to come in and start this off for us. It has a message of pure love. That is why we should be physically connecting with another. That is why we should be giving and receiving in balance and connecting in a way, because we are made from love, by love, for love. Like, we are love, and that's like, sex has, it's the church and the powers that be have put so much shame and guilt and secrecy and darkness into sex in the collective, that it's like, Rose is here to say, and we're going to bring back the love, like, for real. For real. And it's going to start with me, it's going to start with you, and it's going to start with just normal people making such an amazing intention to bring more love into their sex life and into their intimate relationships. Yeah. And then coming in with Orchid saying, yeah, and the problem is that people need to resolve is that they're not being themselves. It's like, most people don't even know who the F they are. Like, and then they hook up with people and other people sexually, and it's like, you don't even know who you are as a divine being. Like, and then so you're having way less than divine sex. So it's like, get to know yourself, be so knowing and solid within that, and then, you know, from a loving place, come together with another. If it's right, if it's in alignment, if it feels good, if your heart is guided to do it, right? Let's not listen to ego in this matter whatsoever. Really, like, in most matters, we should not be listening to our ego. So this feels so good. It's like it just calmed, like, my mind down. It calmed my silliness down. It took it home for me. Let's make it real. And Rose totally did that. All right, but anyways, we have work to do here. So we got we've got our 2 down at the bottom. Now let's work on that phallic. Right? I guess. I don't know. It's just so interesting. It's so interesting for me today to think about this. So let's just see what the cards have to say. I'm like done talking. I'm just going to sit here and blush and not have words. I'm just going to sit here and not have words. But let's see what comes after this. Well, we all know what comes after this. You make a beautiful heart connection with somebody. Hey, interruption. We're getting 3. This guy's huge. All right, so we've got dandelion, make a wish, and calla lily. Oh my god. And then on the bottom we have sunflower, and that's amazing. Yeah, because he's one of the amazing ones that I was talking to you about. There is no reason to have 3 here. I don't even have room on my desk to put this. We literally do not have room to put this. So I have to actually tilt it over to the side, and or maybe, yep, there it is. Okay, so here's our nice phallic layout. We've got dandelion, calla lily, and then the glorious sunflower at the top. Okay, so this really actually kind of worked out. So dandelion is all about making a wish, right? So whatever you don't have going on in your life, make a wish for it now. If you've been together with someone for like 100 years and it's just kind of like redundant or um, yeah, like what's the routine, or there's just like not a whole lot of spark there, but you truly care for this person, my God. And but it's just, something could be more. Well, make a wish right now for that. Bring that energy in. This is a picture of a young lad in a field with a dandelion, and he's letting the seeds blow off, right? And it's just this magical fairy dust swirling, like as the dandelion seeds, as he's made his wish. He already blew on the seeds, because now he's focused on his wish, and the magic has been released, and there's a tree with all the like 4 or 5 sunbeams coming in to light where he's standing. So there's this beautiful like energy of ask and receive. What is it that you want? Like, really, this is a free will zone, and you can have whatever it is, the F that you want. If you just want like an amazing sunflower looking lover, like wait till you see him. If you just want like an amazing sunflower lover, then ask for that and receive it. If you want someone to connect with on just like this incredible like tantric spiritual journey together through sexuality, make a wish for that. Like, what is it that you want? Do you want all the lovers to disappear? Do you want people to leave you alone? Then wish for that too. It's like, whatever you want, make a wish. Because the universe is just like the law of justice said, the universe is just waiting. It's conspiring for retribution. It's waiting to give back and fill answers and be. It just kind of like brings in that vibrational match. So if you don't have a lover, like at all, well, in your mind and heart and body and in your energy field, start being a lover to yourself. Make the wish for the universe to connect you with a compatible lover, with your true lover, with, you know what I mean? Yeah, like compatible's a great word, because that's actually what the universe does. The universe is going to match you up with what you are, with what you are vibrating. So it's like, if you're not attracting what you want, then set an intention, make a wish, and then tweak your own vibration. Get your energy where you would like it. And then, you know what I mean? Like, be the lover of the lover that you want to attract. Think of the lover that you want, and then be like, literally be that type of lover so that you get that, and that's just energy field, and you can work on that starting now. So then the next card we got was really just beautiful. Kind of feels like peaceful Kuan Yin energy, calla lily. It's a message to be still, which is kind of interesting when we're talking about all this, but it's like, let's be still and really find our center here, right? Because sometimes it's in that pause that you feel the intensity of the energy flowing to you. Like, there's so many subtle realms that, I mean, it doesn't have to be, like, sexual energy does not have to be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, all the time. Like, it's just flowing all the time. It's within you. It's pulsing. It's throbbing within you. Like, you can be still and feel that. Get to know that. Get to know that energy. And then you can direct that energy in any which way that you want in your life. You know what I mean? And then you can, utilize that energy and tap into it. But it's like, take some time to get to know yourself too. That message is coming in again. Like, you must, you don't just want to go at your sexual journey from the ego's perspective. It's just going to fall flat. It really will. Eventually, it's going to fall flat. It's going to be unfulfilling. Someone could end up feeling, used or just disconnected, or yeah, it's just keep the ego out of it. So be still, quiet your mind, go within, understand that all parts of you are sacred. And yeah, just, have that pause. Have that pause for a minute right before this energy erupts. And you'll really appreciate that. It's that pause. Sometimes it's that wait that makes everything all the more glorious. And that's how we end this reading, with Sunflower up there. He's just coming in with glorious success. He's a Native American man with like a cloth. He's in a field of sunflowers. His arms are up in receiving to the sun, to the glorious success of the day, to his life. He has everything. He has everything he needs. And that's probably like the way, like when your sexual aspects are in alignment and you feel connected and fulfilled, like everything else does feel right in the world, right? When you don't have that, it's like, it's like it screws you up from the root chakra, like from the root chakra down and out and everywhere. It's like you really do have to get your sexual energy in alignment. You really do. So it's like whether that for you is like the calla lily, like be still and understand yourself and know like what it is you want, what it is you desire, what it is you need to heal, what it is that is really going on within you, who it is you really are. We go back down. We're going back down. We're going up and down and up and down. We're going back down to Orchid, who's like, yeah, and be still and get to know yourself and your energy and, how it really works in you. And, and then go back up and feel like just even doing that, connecting with yourself is a glorious success. Going back down to Rose with pure love, unconditional love, tapping into that energy, knowing that you are loved on the daily, just because that is a type of energy that the universe is flowing to you, that sends you right back up to the sunflower. Glorious success. Connecting with love on any level is a glorious success. And it's like you just keep on going back down to dandelion. Well, make a wish. Make this happen for you. Make this energy a real part of your life. And make this love a real part of your life. And yeah, it's just so incredible. No wonder this layout is completely exploding with success. So yeah, that's it. We're done. That was quick. It has been a long time. I mean, I'm not even surprised that it was a quickie. So I think what I want to do now is just, that was fun. That was really fun. So let's just linger here a while with each other. And I'm going to look in the book, The Magic of Flowers Companion by Tess Whitehurst, and just kind of scroll down, read down, and kind of see like what sweet talk these flowers have for us now that we totally just had a glorious, successful release of sexual energy and integration, right? Let's just see what sweet things these flowers have to say to us today. I really was just going to end the whole podcast there. And I was like, really? Like only a 20-minute podcast? Like that really is a quickie. LMNOP. All right. So let's see here. Orchid. We'll see. Let's see if I can even pull this off now, right? All right. So Orchid. Let's see what sweet talk she has for you. Orchid says, come out of the closet. Be proud of who you are. Express your honest opinion clearly, firmly, and with love. Express yourself through art and creative projects. Go against the grain. This is not a time to honor tradition or fall in line with the past. Now is the time to find a creative solution. Do not allow oppressive thought patterns to have power over you, whether they belong to you or another person or group. Orchid wants you to get in touch with your authentic feelings and true desires. Your courageous self-expression will greatly benefit you, this situation, and the world. Stop judging and second-guessing yourself. It's okay to challenge the status quo. Only surround yourself with people who respect and treasure you for who you are, not for who you pretend to be in order to please them. Take joy in all the aspects of your appearance and personality. Release compulsive self-criticism. Trust that you are extremely deserving and lovable exactly as you are. Stand up for what you feel is right, even if it seems like the more challenging path. So much love to Orchid. Let's get a little sweet talk from the rose. Rose says, open your heart. Allow love to lead the way. Feel yourself to be surrounded and protected by love. Tap into the infinite love that surrounds you. Pure love is present in this situation. Concentrate on love rather than discord. Release limiting beliefs about love. Love yourself fully and then extend love to everyone involved in this situation. Know that you are lovable. Make a habit of seeing everyone as deserving of love. You might choose to see each person you encounter as their mother would see them. See everyone as deserving of love. Yeah, because you are love. Everyone's made from love. So start to see more love in the world and see more love in your life. All right, let's get sweet talked by Dandelion. The universe wants to grant your wish precisely, so be very clear about what you desire. I repeat, be very clear about what you desire. Do not give up on or compromise your true desires. Trust that the universe is abundant and desires to support you in every possible way. Remember that your thoughts and feelings create your reality. So place your attention on the fulfillment of your wish and know that you are supported in every possible way. And remember that manifestation requires not only clear visualization and belief, but also trust and release. Let go of your desire and trust that it is being perfectly fulfilled by divine orchestration. If you feel divinely guided to take an action, take it. But don't intervene in ways that feel ego-driven, desperate, or forced. The universe always says yes. Let your inner and outer dialogue be positive, affirming, and specific, and it will only be a matter of time before your wishes and dreams manifest into form. So Dandelion's just reminding us about how the universe works. All right, let's get sweet talked by Calla Lily. Remember, she wanted us to be still. Calla Lily says, action is not required at this time. So it's not, unless you feel inspired. It is not required at this time. Take a step back and relax. Go on a retreat. Spend some time in nature. Meditate. Get a massage. Release attachment to outcome. Release attachment to outcome. Clear the clutter in your home to create a serene environment. Take steps to soften the energy in your home with things like soothing music and aromatherapy. Pare down your activities. Release any relationships or responsibilities that you're holding on to out of guilt, obligation, or ego. Take a moment to gain clearer perspective before moving forward. Release time-wasting habits that don't nourish you. Drink less caffeine. Get more sleep. Take a nap. Diffuse any arguments or disagreements by refusing to participate. Throughout the day, notice your breath as it goes in and out. Be here now. Know that everything is perfectly unfolding. And it truly is. Once your energy is in alignment, everything really does unfold perfectly according to the energy that you put out. So let's end. We are going to finish with sunflower, the sweet talk of sunflower, the glorious success, right, that we've had today. Sunflower wants to whisper in your ear that success is yours. Prepare for and expect success. Show up, commit, and work hard, and you will not fail to succeed. Make sure you celebrate all of your successes. Keep your mind and body healthy and alert to help manifest a successful outcome, and so you'll be ready for it when it arrives. Visualize and remain confident in your ultimate success. Be forthright, honest, and authentic in order to manifest success in the fairest and most positive possible way. Put yourself out there and shine your light bravely and bring blessings to the world. So yes, and yes, we really can bring blessings to the world when we do our sexual healing, when we make divine connections. And yeah, when we put more love into our life, we put more love out into the world. Whew. So I am totally feeling like relaxed, released, which is the way you should feel after after your phallic experience, right? Yeah, it puts you in a place of alignment. even when you think about it in a wholesome way. It really does add so much good energy into your life, into your body, and yeah, into the world. So on that note, just take it all in, and yeah, you can bring blessings to the world with your sexual healing. You really can. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I can't even put sentences together. I feel like the universe just loved me upright. And yeah, as it should be. So it is.